I have delved into the mind of one of the emptiest heads I have ever laid eyes upon. See, now this is a dedication to the Grift, one that I have never seen before. He goes to a level of self-deprecation and self-degradation that you can only just marvel at. We are talking about Justpearlythings, or as some of you may know her as, Patrick. But for the purposes of this video, we will refer to her by what we know her as, which is Justpearlythings. After having a think about that, that's a bit too long for me to say, so we're just going to call her Pearl. Now, she has a very large following with over 1.3 million subscribers on YouTube. You may have seen shorts of hers such as this.
A lot of y'all got triggered, y'all got mad. And my point is, a lot of you guys are shitty wives. I'm sorry, you are. You don't cook for your man. You belittle him. You nag on him all the time. You don't treat him like a man. And then you don't have sex with him. And when he goes looking outside of the relationship, because at the end of the day, he doesn't want to get divorced, you put all the blame on him and don't take any accountability for your part to play in it. Now, I'm not saying it's okay for men to cheat and that they should cheat, but as women, I think we can have a little understanding for the other side where they're coming from. But you know what? Do it your way.
Like as a woman, you want to make your man look good. Like that's your job. And so when you're dressing like a hoe, going out with your hoe friends to the club where they're all hooking up with guys, and then you're saying, oh, they're all doing it, but not me. I promise I won't flirt with anyone, but I'm going to the one place where we're bound to get hit on. It's like you look bad as a girl and you make him look bad. So
Did you see her own the women? Did you see her own them? Oh my god, that's so fucking cool. Pearl, how did you do that? How did you do that, Pearl? Now, the problem with Pearl is she's a bit stupid. I don't know if a bit is downplaying it. I think she's quite stupid. That's still downplaying it. I think she's very stupid.
I think women are just more emotional.
Yeah. True, yes.
Women are more likely to wage war.
To do what? To do what?
To wage war.
Would I go as far as to say she's an idiot? Without a doubt, she is. Like, it couldn't be more obvious when she speaks that she does not have a clue about most of the things she's actually talking about. She's simply just there to entertain the other person's conversation.
In her street interviews, she comes off as relatively well put together, but the instant you get her on a podcast where you could actually press her on what she believes, her demeanor completely changes. She will continually say that women like to be cheated on and then act confused when pressed.
I actually think that women like to be cheated on.
Do you really believe that most women like being cheated on?
I think I do. I didn't before I started the show.
Okay.
I did it before I started the show, and then I just had the same, because it's like I just start to meet the same people over and over again. I'm just like, this is a pattern.
Okay. Did any of them tell you they liked being cheated on?
I mean, they didn't say that, but their actions, it's like their actions showed it.
Do you think women like being abused? A lot of women like to stay in abusive relationships. So do they like it because they stay there?
See, I feel like this is like a trap question. It's like a trap. It's like this is what they do. They try to trap you.
Like to be addicts?
Well, because basically
they make
saying
the choice to do the drugs.
Honestly, I think some addicts do. I do. No, this is. I have relatives that are addicts.
Oh,
and it's like, yeah.
Okay.
They just keep doing the same thing over and over again.
Based. Okay.
It's such a dumb comment. Even Andrew Tate has to stop and correct her.
I swear to God, this show has made me believe I think women like to be cheated on.
Women love the idea of bragging about the man they're with, but they can only brag about the man they're with if other women want that man. So you're saying you love women who get cheated, women love getting cheated on. That's not true. But women do not like men that other women don't want. If you were to say, look, I got my man, he's perfect, he's rich, he da-da-da-da-da, and every girl in the room would go, I would never touch him. She'd be like, oh, shit. Well, I don't want him either, then. What the fuck is this?
She's constantly saying absurd shit about what a woman really wants, when in reality, she doesn't even want a guy like that. She's just saying it to say it.
Women love selfish men, though. That's the problem.
God.
Yeah. What do you, like, what? Like,
oh, you just like say the randomest, most like, what is like the dumbest, wrongest opinion? Yeah, would you be with a selfish guy?
Do you?
I've been, yeah.
Why do you keep saying I've been with? You're not anymore. Okay,
and don't you worry, Patrick. I didn't forget about this one.
If my son came home from school one day and said to me, look, Mum, I'll be honest with you, I think I'm gay, I would take it on and I'd be open.
What if your son came home and said, I think I'm black?
She's dead serious. The YouTube Shorts version of this clip is titled Pearl Owns Feminist.
She will just champion and say the most insane things simply because she thinks it's gonna champion red pill ideology and it's gonna really land with her childish male audience. You can even see this when she speaks. Like when she says things, she's looking around, she's looking at other people to see if like her thoughts are validated because she's not got her own opinion.
Like, I think if a woman cheats, she's trying to leave you. If a man cheats, he's just like, it's like a handshake.
Yeah.
She sits down on her podcast for 3 or so hours. She gets absolutely dismantled by anyone with a reasonable logical argument towards her complete nonsense. And then she'll edit it down in little nice little TikTok bits. And that is going to lead me into the next part of the video, which is our boy Pearl, aka Patrick, delving even deeper into the grift. We're talking, she has hosted white supremacist, horrible human being, piece of shit to the world, Nick Fuentes.
We have one more election where white people can make the decision. The white people got to make the right decision, and then Trump's got to get in there and never leave. I don't believe in democracy. I do not believe in universal suffrage. I don't support women's rights. I don't support LGBT rights. I believe in race and gender essentialism. I'm Catholic. I'm a Catholic reactionary. I believe that organized Jewry is extremely influential in the United States. We need to go back to burning women alive more. The Jews had better start being nice to people like us, because what comes out of this is going to be a lot uglier and a lot worse for them than anything that's being said on this show or has been said on this show. These left-wing people, in their heart of hearts, they know they're wrong because, like, they know that black people are violent. You know, I will say, hey, black people are violent. And then they'll go, I bet you wouldn't say that in front of a black person. Why? Because they're a thug that'll hit me. Hitler was a German statesman. Not even joking this much, I would prefer Taliban rule in America to this. You want to know why? Because at least if black people were fighting at the airport, they would. A lot of women want to be raped. We're going to have African Americans voting 50% for Republicans, and we're going to flood the zone with nigger votes.
He's a full-on racist. A full-on racist, anti-Semite. He hates pretty much everything, and he's very, very vocal about it. And just for perspective, people like Donald Trump don't want to be associated with Nick Fuentes. So that just kind of tells you that this guy is not really the best person to be associating with. And also, he was with Kanye West. Kanye West during Kanye's whole shit, where Kanye was going insane, Nick Fuentes was a little twerp that was beside him. And you just know this guy was loving every single minute of Kanye's downfall, because it's the same rubbish and bullshit that he spouts. Now it's a bit weird because a lot of black people fucked with Justpearlythings, and it was a bit weird to me because a lot of my friends would tell me, oh, go watch Justpearlythings, go watch Justpearlythings, they say some weird shit on there because they seen some 20-second clip on TikTok. Now I'm not even surprised because I knew this woman was a piece of shit from day one, so it was just crazy. Luckily I'd already waned some of my friends off this actual nonsense and kind of like made them see reality and go, oh okay, yeah, this woman is an idiot. But now she's hosting Nick Fuentes in an interview. Not a debate. She's not challenging anything he says. No. She's just bringing him on. She's just bringing him on so he can explain and give his side as to why he's a racist, homophobic, transphobic, anti-Semite piece of shit. Yeah.
Holocaust was not special and all countries have done that.
Yeah, exactly.
And so you're saying, why is the Holocaust special?
Yeah, basically.
Oh. What do you mean, basically?
Well, yeah, I mean, because of course, you know, we're getting into the details of it, but yeah, that's the gist.
Yeah, I mean, but you kind of deny it happened.
Yeah, I deny some of the parts of it.
You deny parts of it don't seem realistic to you. You think they were embellished upon.
I think they're embellished, yeah.
The same way. This sounds, oh gosh.
Oh boy.
They're gonna get trouble. This sounds similar to the slavery stuff too, because that's literally the founder of, or the guy who made Roots said, I wanted a myth for my people to live by. So they often, but that's what they do is they embellish. And I'm not trying to say it wasn't horrible. It was.
Right.
But they want to make it like more horrible so that they can control people.
Let's remember, Pearly Things has a lot of black people. She has a lot of black people. Am I calling her Pearly Things? Pearl has a lot of black people on her shit. Like, she's got a lot of people that are, you know, from Africa, Africans working with her.
And, you know, I don't.
Wow.
I really don't. I don't wish luck to racists.
Oh, I'm not racist.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Nick.
Yeah, I am a little bit
Yeah,
racist.
I know.
But listen, but it's not because I hate people. I love people. It's just race is real. Race is real. Race is a part of us. So, hey, it is what it is.
And the Italians, we do not claim you.
Oh, hey, the Italians don't claim you. You're the one dating a black guy. The Italians don't claim me. They don't claim you.
Oh, no, they claim me. They claim me.
I don't think so.
They do.
Italian guys, yeah.
Italians,
Tell an
we're
Italian
big-
guy
we're
about
big
your
lovers.
affinity for black guys. That'll go over real well.
Good one, Nick.
Maybe some brajol. There's some Italian
No,
for
but
you.
I will make my black boyfriend some of that.
Ugh, wow.
So what this is Nick Fuentes coming on this show, spouting a whole bunch of racist shit, and Pearl just kind of agreeing with him, and just, yeah, in front of her entire audience. So we'll just say it how it is. What she did was she platformed a white supremacist to spread racist shit. And if you think a woman with an audience, right, of conservative motherfuckers who want to go back to the 20s and the 30s, if you think in that audience there ain't a few motherfuckers who have used that hard R, you are lying to yourself. And it's the lowest of the low in terms of a grift, because the only reason she's platformed and hosted Nick is because he has a young audience of people who are likely going to also listen and be fans of her as well. So she's done this just to grow her audience. And this is the thing with people, creators such as Adam22 and Justpearlythings, is they are complete I cannot speak today. They are complete vultures. They are complete vultures who just want to take advantage. That's it. Adam22 is currently fighting his battles right now with his shit. He's falling apart and I'm loving every single minute of it. He also recently hosted a white supremacist on his show and his platform, and once again, because Adam22 doesn't understand or know anything, he basically just lets this person say everything he wants to say, change the narrative on whatever he wants to change the narrative on. Now, as soon as I saw her podcast, because I watched the entire podcast, and that's one thing I noticed is if she doesn't understand a topic, she'll still comment on it, but she'll talk about how stupid she is and how she doesn't understand it. She'll basically just say she's not done any research into this, and then we'll go on to just say a bunch of stuff. What she did was she fed into the biases of a lot of other people that just needed their biases to be confirmed. So as soon as they see this, this 30-second clip of this woman destroying feminism or whatever it is, boom, they're gonna hit on that. They're gonna say, yes, this is my person. This is who I love.